everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Hey everybody, I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at day 1 of Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. And the vocabulary words are honor.
Honor.
They honored him with an award.
Remarkable.
Remarkable.
The sight of the setting sun is truly remarkable.
Wow. Wealthy.
Wealthy.
If he can afford a car like that, he must be wealthy.
Right?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Household.
Household.
The household consists of 4 people.
Disease.
Disease.
The disease can be treated very easily.
Okay, so who is this Florence Nightingale person?
I think she is a really well-known nurse.
Yeah, I think if there's a most famous nurse, she is the most famous nurse.
But why is she so famous though?
Well, really, I think the most important thing is that she made the way that we think about treating people who are wounded, especially in wars, thinking about this problem differently.
Okay.
And what she really came to realize is that it was really about preventing diseases and preventing dirty conditions from letting diseases and illnesses spread. So if there was a soldier who was injured in war, it wasn't really the injury.
So sometimes
killing
the
them.
injuries and the wounds were not that serious.
Right, but because of the
Condition.
Right, the environment there wasn't clean, an infection would get into the wound, that would spread, and then maybe they lose their arm or maybe die.
So she was very smart. She actually saw the importance, the most important point of this problem, right?
Yeah, and then they realized that they needed to send more nurses. They actually needed more nurses out on the battleground rather than more soldiers or something like that. So nursing became much more important.
So I would say that she actually saved a lot of people.
Really, yeah.
Okay, well, let's learn more about this great nurse, Florence Nightingale.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. People often overlook the many contributions that nurses make to society. That's why a special day, May 12th, has been set aside to honor them. Why this date? Because it's the birthday of Florence Nightingale, the remarkable woman who founded modern nursing.
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. Day 1. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. Yes, Florence Nightingale, a very famous woman from history, especially for the medical profession. Let's find out about her, her great achievements, her life, and her legacy.
Yeah, people often overlook the many contributions that nurses make to society. Yet doctors are everywhere. Everyone loves the doctors. Doctors get all the good press, but nurses make huge contributions to society, and that's why a special day, May 12th, has been set aside to honor them, to honor these nurses. Now here we've got the word honor. It's being used as a verb. If you honor someone, folks, you show them respect or admiration in public. Yeah, you express your admiration for people like nurses in public if you honor them. For example, they honored him with an award. Good job. Here's an award. We're honoring you with this award. Yeah, good job. We admire you. You did some good stuff there.
You must have done something great. There you go. And we honor people when they do great things. We also have special days in the calendar to honor groups of people or people who did amazing things in history. Now, May 12th, we learned, is the Nurses' Day. But here's a good question. Why this date? Because it's the birthday of
Florence Nightingale,
the remarkable woman who founded modern nursing. Sure, if you're going to have a day to honor someone, why not pick the day that the person who started that thing was born on. In this case, Florence Nightingale, born on May 12th. She's remarkable. She founded modern nursing. Let's honor her. Yes, we do often honor people who are remarkable or people who do remarkable things because remarkable, the adjective, is basically amazing, very special, very noteworthy, very unusual, super, super awesome, dude. For example, the sight of the setting sun is truly remarkable.
It's super, super awesome, dude.
Totally.
By the way, yeah, May 12th. Let's keep that date for Nurses Day. It's a better date, so the tapers there, they can keep their day.
Yeah.
Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break. But don't go away. We'll be right back with more after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. 南丁格尔，现代护理教育的舵手。那我们这2天的课文就是要介绍南丁格尔这一位伟大女性的一生，她的成就，以及她为后人留下的巨大贡献。标题里面的 nursing， 它是指护理，也就是指护理这个工作或者是行业，是当名词。那么 founder 表示创办人或是创立者。刚刚 Mike 老师在开场白的时候用到 achievement 这个名词，它可以指成就或是实现。老师还用到 legacy 是指遗产或是遗留之物，或者是留给后人的东西。好，课文一开始提到，人们常常忽略护理人员为社会所带来的许多贡献。我们应该利用5月12日这个特别的日子来向护理人员致敬，因为这一天就是南丁格尔的生日。这位杰出的女性为现代护理学奠下了基础。好，这边有2个单字 honor 在课文里面它是当动词，表示向什么致敬、尊敬或是尊重，也可以表达授予什么荣誉。那 honor 也可以当名词，表示荣誉或是敬意。Jeff 老师在解释单字时，他提到 admiration 表示钦佩或是赞赏。下一个单字 remarkable 它是形容卓越的、非凡的或是引人注目的，意思跟 noteworthy 很相近。noteworthy 则是表达显著的、值得注意的。接回课文中。
Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. Born into a wealthy British household in 1820, Nightingale was expected, like most women of her era, to stay home and take care of her family. However, at the age of 16, Nightingale found a calling. She wanted to become a nurse. Her parents were opposed at first, especially since nurses mainly came from poor families at the time. But Nightingale insisted, so they allowed her to study nursing in Germany. When she returned to London, she became the supervisor of a woman's hospital.
All right, folks, let's get started. Let's start talking about Florence Nightingale, the woman herself, the legendary woman known as the founder of modern nursing. Yeah, all jokes aside, Florence Nightingale is awesome. Anyways, born into a wealthy British household in 1820, Nightingale was expected, like most women of her era, to stay home and take care of her family. But Florence Nightingale had her own plans. Anyways, before we move on, we've got the adjective wealthy to talk about. If you're wealthy, you have a lot of money. You're rich. That's all there is to it. For example, if he can afford a car like that, he must be wealthy. He must have a lot of cash.
That's right. In this case, she came from a wealthy family and, of course, also a wealthy household. When we talk about a household, this noun basically is just a home and all of the things and people within that home. Now, your household could be a huge palace if you're from a wealthy family or a royal family, or it could just be you and your mom and dad and your brother and sister living in a small apartment somewhere. That is your home. That is your household. You have a number of people in your household. Maybe some pets, maybe a bunch of furniture and appliances, but that's what you find in your home, in your household. The household consists of 4 people. There are 4 people in that household.
Anyways, like we said before, okay, Florence Nightingale had her own plans. She didn't want to stay at home and take care of her family. No. However, at the age of 16, Nightingale found a calling. She wanted to become a nurse, and her parents were opposed to this at first. especially since nurses mainly came from poor families at the time.
Really? So educated, wealthy young women like Florence Nightingale did not become nurses. Nurses back then were more like washerwomen. It wasn't really a specialized job.
It was just modern nursing didn't yet exist.
Yeah, no, exactly. But Nightingale insisted she really did want to help sick people, injured people, hurt people in hospitals and places. So she insisted, she said, I'm going to do this, Mom and Dad. So they allowed her to study nursing in Germany, where I guess the field of nursing, the study of nursing was taken a little bit more seriously. So off she went to Germany to a nursing school. When she returned to London, we can assume a few years later, when she returned to London, she became the supervisor of a woman's hospital. Wow, so she was actually put in charge of a woman's hospital. We know that because a supervisor is the manager, someone who's in charge. And I guess, yeah, back in those days, often, you'd have more women in women's hospitals and more men in men's hospitals. It was all very old-fashioned and traditional like that. But she did have a good job in the field that she was interested in. She's on her way. And so are we. That's why we're going to take a break right now. And then we'll be back with more about Florence Nightingale, super nurse.
Mm-hmm.
南丁格尔出生于1820年，他的家庭很富有。那个时代的女性通常都会被期望留在家里面相夫教子。不过南丁格尔在他16岁的时候就找到自己的天职，他想要当护理师。他的父母一开始很反对，毕竟当时的护理师大多都是来自穷困家庭，人们对这个职业不以为意。不过在南丁格尔的坚持之下，他的爸妈还是让他到德国去念护理学。那当他学成归国回到伦敦的时候，就在一间女子医院当管理者。好，这边有2个单字 wealthy 是形容富有的，那么 household 是指家庭或者是一家人一户，而补充单字 supervisor 它表示管理者、监督者或是指导者。好，另外顺便学一下文中的 calling 它是指天职，或是指从事某个行业、某个职业的使命感。介绍课文中。
Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. Before long, the Crimean War broke out, and British soldiers were sent abroad to fight. Soon, news reached Britain of the terrible state of the army hospitals in the Crimea. Due to dirty conditions and a lack of supplies, patients were frequently dying of disease. To solve this problem, the British government asked Nightingale to lead a team of nurses to the Crimea. She agreed. There, she demonstrated the importance of hospital sanitation, brought in much-needed supplies, and provided soldiers with quality care.
All right, Florence Nightingale came back to London after studying nursing in Germany. And before long, the Crimean War broke out, and British soldiers were sent abroad to fight.
That's right. They were sent abroad to Crimea, which is, of course, on the Black Sea in southern Russia. Very terrible war in the 1850s, I believe. Soon, news reached Britain of the terrible state of the army hospitals in the Crimea. This is back in the old days when they used to just cut your arm off with no drugs or medicine. People died of infections and simple diseases much more than they died of, being actually hurt in the battle. It was terrible. Scenes of pain and suffering we can't possibly imagine. And dirt, mud, cold, just awful. It says, due to dirty conditions and a lack of supplies, many of the soldiers were starving. Patients were frequently dying of disease. That's right, not dying because they got shot by bullets or blown up in a war, as you might expect. Simple things like disease were killing thousands of soldiers.
In the Crimean War?
The Crimean War, yeah.
Gosh, that sounds terrible. Anyways, let's talk about disease. Diseases are things like illnesses and infections that you can contract and get that can kill you in some situations. Here, there were dirty conditions, so people were getting sick. They were getting sick and then dying of these sicknesses or these diseases. Yes, when we're talking about diseases, we're talking about bad stuff that can happen to your body that can kill you. You can get infected with bacteria. You can get a virus. You can get cancer. All of these things can be considered diseases. For example, the disease can be treated very easily. Yes, in some situations, all you have to do is take a pill and that disease will go away.
Oh, something like a flu is a fairly simple disease. Usually can get complicated. But yes, we often avoid diseases by staying healthy, staying clean, taking our medicine, and listening to doctors. And certainly not fighting in wars in Crimea in the 1800s. That would be a good way to get a disease. So they had a big problem. To solve this problem, we read the British government asked Nightingale to lead a team of nurses to the Crimea. They said, we need help in the hospitals. They're in terrible shape. Would you do this for us? Did she do it? Did she say yes?
She agreed. Yeah, I've just gotten back from Germany and I love being here in London. But hey, you want me to go to Crimea, to help out? Yes, I'll do it. She agreed, and there she demonstrated the importance of hospital sanitation, brought in much needed supplies, and provided soldiers with quality care. Yeah, this is when she really made her legend. All right, folks, with that, today's lesson is all done, but don't go away. We'll be back soon with more on Florence Nightingale.
1850年代爆发了克里米亚战争 ，Crimean War 就是克里米亚战争，那么 Crimea 就是克里米亚半岛。课文提到说，英国士兵被派到国外打仗，那由于克里米亚的战地医院环境脏乱，又缺乏医疗用品，病患常常会死于疾病。那这个坏消息传回英国之后，英国政府就请南丁格尔来率领一支护理师团队到克里米亚解决这个问题。南丁格尔同意了，那他为战地医院带来急需的补给用品，提供士兵们优质的照护，证明了医院环境卫生的重要性。好，文中的 sanitation 表示环境卫生或是公共卫生。那我们最后来看单字 disease 它表示病或是疾病。那 Jeff 老师在解释单字时提到几个相关单字 infection 它表示感染或是传染，是当名词。bacteria 它是细菌，那这个字是 bacterium 的复数，只是我们一般比较常用复数型 bacteria。至于 virus 表示病毒。好了，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍5个文法重点。第一个是 set aside 的不同意思，第二个是 be born into， 第三个是插入语，第四个是 take care of somebody or something， 第5个是 provide 的用法。首先，我们来学习 set aside 的不同意思。第一种是表达为了某个目的而保留时间啊，或是节省金钱。例如 ，They set aside some money for their vacation。他们为了度假有存了一些钱。第二种是表达将什么搁置一旁，暂时不理会。例如 ，She set the cookies aside to let them cool completely。她将饼干放在一旁，让它们完全的冷却。接下来，我们来学习 be born into 什么什么，这表示出生于什么样的家庭环境或是背景等等。例如 ，Veronica was born into a rich family。Veronica 她出生于富裕的家庭。接下来，我们来学习插入语。插入语可以是单字、片语、子句等等，在句中常常用逗号跟句子隔开，用来补充相关资讯或是解释说明。插入语和句子的结构无关，如果将句中的插入语移除，也不会影响到原本句子的结构。例如 ，Sheila, unlike most teenagers, spends her free time volunteering at the hospital. Sheila 她利用闲暇时间到医院当志工，和大多数的青少年不同。接着，我们来学习 take care of somebody or something， 这表示照顾什么或是照料什么。例如 ，Molly takes care of her sister after school. Molly 会在放学后照顾妹妹。最后，我们来学习 provide 的用法。Provide 表示提供，那要表达提供某人什么，或是给予某人什么，常见的句型有2种。第一种是 provide somebody with something， 第二种是 provide something to 或是 for 加上 somebody。例如 The visitor center provides tourists with all kinds of useful information. 游客中心为观光客提供各式各样有用的资讯。再看个例句。The furniture store provides delivery services to its customers. 那一间家具店为客人提供送货服务。以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽 ！See you next time. Bye.
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，我是悠悠，
我是季安。
我告诉你，我上一次买的那个网牌的衣服又被雷了啦。
就跟你说没，买东西要买这个衣服啊，最好是试穿过，亲自试穿过比较好了哈。这个试穿就是 try on，OK， 所以 it's better to try it on before buying it。It's
better to try it on before buying it。
对。
但是网拍你知道在家里只要动动手指头就可以下屏了，而且省时省钱很麻烦。
再跟着有几赫没能赫，有一好没两好，像这种耳朵硬的吼。
怎样？
又听不进去，那你就千金难买早知道，对不对？啊，所以今天跟大家讲这个，早就跟你说过了，
早就跟你说过，
早就跟你说过了，哈 ，I told you，I
told you，
这个用法 ，I told you， 这样。
可是没办法，网购久了，你知道总是会踩到雷。
对，雷
怎么说
？Bummer 就是这件事情让人家觉得很不愉快，对，很扫兴，这样 bummer， 对。所以呢，遇到这种事情，你就说啊 ，What a bummer！What
a bummer！ 说完要翻白眼，
再一次。
What a bummer！ 啊不，我斗鸡眼。
What a bummer！ 这样 OK。所以呢，你的惨况就是你买的衣服不合身，不 OK。The dress I bought online doesn't fit. What a bummer！The
dress I bought online doesn't fit. What a bummer！
对，所以要
先试穿再买咯。
妹妹，就我会讲啦。I told you that shopping for clothes online can be a disaster.
I told you that shopping for clothes online can be a disaster.
在网络上买衣服呢，可能会很惨，就是一个灾难 disaster。当然这个比较夸张一点，但是你就可以说啊，这个超烂的这样。Shopping for clothes online can be a disaster. You have to try clothes on before buying them.
You have to try clothes on before buying them. 你应该先试穿再买的。对，而且我跟你讲，我上次去看那部电影，哦天啊 ，Oh my God！
就跟你说很难看，
超难看，大雷。
I told you, the movie was a total bummer.
The movie was a total bummer.
对，我刚刚讲说 bummer 是很糟糕的状况，前面再加上 total， 那就更加强了，就整个贵州海料料。The movie was a total bummer. 烂到爆，对，
所以原来我告诉你，就是我早就跟你说过了，还不听，
对啊，
说过了还不听。
I told you not to see it.
好啦
I told you not to see it.
但是我就是死不信邪。
I told you not to see it.
那先来看我们的 live action.
What?
See, the dress I bought online doesn't fit. What a bummer.
I told you that shopping for clothes online can be a disaster. You have to try clothes on before buying them.
And the movie you told me about last week was horrible.
I told you not to see it. That movie was a total bummer. That's your stress.